What's going on, y'all? My name is Brian Sanchez, and welcome to a very special Star Wars Day edition of Living the Magic. This is a small bonus episode. There will be a full-length episode later on this week, Monday morning, so make sure you check back for that. But I just wanted to share some thoughts about Star Wars Day. I absolutely love Star Wars Day, but there's a few things that I always end up nitpicking about, and I feel bad nitpicking because I don't want to be one of those Star Wars fans, and I think we all know the kind of Star Wars fan I'm talking about. I don't want to be one of those, but there are a few things that irk me. They're silly, they're nitpicky, but I want to get into some of that. But first, I want to celebrate how great it is. I understand and know and love the history of Star Wars Day. This is not something that comes from like some kind of corporate marketing scheme or from Disney or Lucasfilm or anything like that. This is the fan community. This is Star Wars fans used to wish folks a happy Star Wars Day and say, May the 4th be with you on May the 4th because of the punny fun nature of it. And it just over the years has grown into a bigger thing. And I absolutely love that. I think it's great that this started from the fans and it has always kind of been driven the hardest by the fans. The biggest thing I have an issue with is how it has transitioned from Star Wars Day to May the 4th be with you. And honestly, I understand it's a pun on the date and May the Force be with you and all that. And I love puns. But this one drives me nuts. Because a lot of times folks just end up saying May the 4th be with you and they don't say Star Wars Day or the Force or anything like that. I don't want the calendar date to be with me. I don't want the 4th to be with me. I want the Force to be with me. I want to celebrate the story. I know it's a super nitpicky, dumb thing, and I'm sure a million people are rolling their eyes. Well, let's be real. The 4 people that are listening to this podcast are rolling their eyes at me at this point, but I don't care. That has always kind of bugged me, but I understand where it comes from, and it's fun. It's a little tongue-in-cheek, punny thing. I think it's great that Disney has embraced this May the 4th Star Wars Day celebration. So much that they had last night a Star Wars night celebration in Galaxy's Edge at Disneyland. I think that is fantastic, especially considering that there used to be Star Wars weekends at what was MGM, what is now Disney's Hollywood Studios. And those weekends were so popular. I only went to one. I only got to go to one, and it was so much fun to see extra characters going throughout the park, some of the actors and people that were involved in making the films and the TV shows. Now that we're in this sort of renaissance of the Star Wars stories with the Disney Plus shows, and I know they're not everyone's favorites, but the recent trilogy, and even though we have an entire land now that is specifically dedicated to Star Wars, we have 2 attractions, 2 restaurants, themed shopping experiences, character meet and greets, the whole 9. Somehow it feels like we have less Star Wars in the park. I don't know. It seems like because it's always around now that it's just kind of like, oh yeah, I mean, we got Star Wars stuff over there. And maybe the Star Wars weekends, the specific date celebrations have kind of lost a little bit of their punch. And originally when they announced that Galaxy's Edge was going to be in Hollywood Studios, I thought that Star Wars weekends are going to be crazy. But we don't actually have legit Star Wars weekends anymore. And that kind of makes me sad. I will say, again, I am incredibly happy that Disneyland did a Star Wars night with extra photo ops and stuff and really leaned into it. Keep going. Disney, please give us more of these kind of things. I really wish that they could find a way to incorporate some of the classic characters into Galaxy's Edge in a more organic way so we could celebrate that era of Star Wars as well. I think that's the biggest issue that most fans have with Galaxy's Edge It is incredible. I'm on record saying it's incredible. I loved every second. I cried walking through there. Specifically, though, looking at the Millennium Falcon. I didn't cry going into Oga's Cantina. I didn't cry or get super overly emotional on Rise of the Resistance. I got emotional standing under the Falcon, because that is the piece from my childhood. And I think a lot of Star Wars fans fail to connect to this new trilogy in the way that they've connected to the ones in the past. And so if we could find a organic way to incorporate some of those elements into what we have in Galaxy's Edge and celebrate them even harder on days like May the 4th, Star Wars Day, I think it would have an even bigger impact and feel like we've gotten more than what we get on a normal basis. Because again, we get tons of Star Wars on a daily basis now, especially in the Disney theme parks. So when we have celebrations like today or yesterday, I really want them to go over the top and be amazing. I will say the fan community makes them incredible. I saw videos of folks in Galaxy's Edge from last night holding up their lightsabers in front of the Falcon, and Rey came out and lit up a lightsaber, and it looked magical. It looked so awesome, and I really wish I would have been able to do that. Hopefully one day I'll be able to go to one of these meetups in Galaxy's Edge. I hope you guys enjoyed Star Wars Day yesterday. We got a brand new Obi-Wan Kenobi trailer, and it looks insane. Again, that show is starting, I believe, on May 27th. The bottom line is we're all Star Wars fans. We love it. It's hugely impactful in all of our lives and in pop culture around the world, not even just in this country, but around the world. So, hope you had a fantastic Star Wars Day. If you did watch any of the films, what did you watch? I watched a little bit of Empire Strikes Back yesterday while we were cooking dinner. It has become my favorite as an adult. My childhood favorite was Return of the Jedi, but as I've grown a little bit older, I've come to appreciate Empire Strikes Back just a little bit more. So I had to make sure that I got to at least the training montages and sections on Dagobah with Yoda and Luke. Those seem to be my favorite aspects and elements of the Star Wars canon at this point. So what did you guys watch yesterday? What are your favorite moments? Do you like the prequels, the sequels, the originals more? Do you like the TV shows more? I mean, I'm on record, The Mandalorian and the Book of Boba Fett were fantastic shows, and I highly anticipate the return of those characters. And of course, Kenobi looks incredible. Let me know about y'all's Star Wars fandom and how you guys celebrate Star Wars Day. So may the Force be with you. Have a fantastic day. And as always, Galoosh.